It's time to start thinking about your science fair question for this year's science fair. Beaufort County School District students have a great opportunity to compete at the school level, the regional level, and the international level. The most important part of science fair is your question.
I did an experiment analyzing the aerodynamic ability of stealth aircraft.
For my project, what I did, I made an artificial muscle out of fishing line.
It is encouraged for students to have an adult mentor to help them in their science fair project.
My freshman year, I was lucky enough to win the 4th place prize in my category, which was a $500 prize. The top award is $75,000.
If you make it to the international level, there's a bunch of college booths set up and they actually go through and give you information packets. I've had different colleges interested in me just sending stuff in the mail just because I went.
Just looking at college applications, when they say, list any grand awards you've won, the first one for the Stanford application is, have you won anything at ISEF? And it's amazing to me to be able to say, even though I'm from a small town, I could say I won a grand award at the International Fair competing with kids that are going to top universities.
We are very lucky to have a group called Sea Island Regional Science Fair, which is a nonprofit organization that supports our regional and international fair.
When you go to the International Fair, it's a whole entire new level of thought and knowledge and experimentation. I'm sitting next to kids who are getting full rides to Stanford and Harvard and Brown and Duke and Columbia. These kids are really just like the upper echelon of science and the forethought of the future.
One of my favorite things about going to the science fair was getting to meet all these new people at the international level. I met students from all across the country, all across the world.
It's really interesting to see how we come from all these different places and face so many different problems. However, we come together for one common interest, which is science.
So now's the time to begin thinking about your science fair question, getting your mentors lined up, people to help you so that you can perform at the regional fair in March and hopefully represent Beaufort County School District at the International Fair in May in Pittsburgh.